Before I came here, my 8 and 4-year-old daughters, I told them I was going to do comedy, so my 8-year-old says, Dave, tell them this joke, okay? I'm like, okay, what's the joke, honey? What kind of underwear do clowns wear? What? Thunderwear! Get it? Can you use that, Daddy? I'm like, well, Hannah, Daddy doesn't tell those type of jokes. I tell more like, what, adult jokes? Well, adult jokes, but I like tell a story, conversational. So she goes, you mean like this? I was talking to this guy on the street, and he was eating a hamburger. And I said to the guy, is a hamburger made out of cardboard? And he said, I don't know, but tastes good to me. So then my 4-year-old chimes in. That's funny, Daddy. Hannah's funnier than you are. Kids, I tell you. You know, some people have kids, you know, to take on the family name. Some have kids to take care of them when they're old. Some have kids just because they like having kids. I had children to justify myself watching children's movies at the theater. So, but what kind of movies did you watch in the last week? I saw Justin Bieber. You saw Justin Bieber? I had to take my daughter, dude, okay? By the clap of hands, how many had beatings or whippings growing up for doing something wrong? You see, I feel deprived as a child, because when I did something wrong, my mom would beat and whip herself. I got detention today. No! Mom, stop it! Quit hitting yourself. You're going to hurt yourself. It's not that serious. And how many times did I tell you, when you make a fist, you put the thumb outside. You're going to break your thumb. But you know what the sad thing about this is? Is that experts say men typically find women that resemble their mothers. And that's just lovely. I'm so looking for a day I meet the next chick and let's make rock'em sock'em with their head. I like great white sharks.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, and I saw this movie, and I was appalled when I saw this movie, because this community went out and hunted this shark and killed it. Okay, where was the due process for this shark? Where was the trial before they capital punished it? You know, I would have loved to see this shark on the witness stand at SeaWorld, being interrogated by Dr. Doolittle. How do you know? This shark might have killed for self-defense. Maybe the surfer like poked his eyeball with the surfboard. I'm not fond of going to church for a lot of reasons. One of the major reasons I don't like going to church is I don't like the church's version of Simon Says. It's preacher says. You ever hear that? Preacher says, turn to someone to your left and say you're happy to be here. No, I'm not. Turn to someone behind you and say, God is my friend. Is he yours? Hey, buddy, you gonna turn around? I can't. He didn't say preacher says. FYI, me and Guy are not friendly at this time. And finally, I've been thinking about death lately. And me being an Arab has got my friends, shall we say, concerned. No, I'm not afraid of death like any good Arab should. And there's 72 reasons why. So let's talk about these 72 virgins us Arabs get upon death. People, it's 72 virgins. Nowhere does it say these virgins lose their virginity. And you know what else us Arabs get upon death? Any wives we've had on earth, we get to spend with in eternity.
Uh-oh.
Now I know the Muslim religion is a little harsh, because in the Christian religion, it's married and death do you part. Thank you.
contender. Our second open mic tonight is our own Patty. Patty Anderson came to us about a year ago, maybe a little bit less than a year ago. She came in here, she had this very quiet demeanor. And I thought she was shy, kind of afraid to get up and talk. And then she got up and did speeches, open mics, and every time she gets up, too bad Jim Coley's not here.
I know.
When somebody announces Patty's name, Jim Coley just breaks into tears.
Right away.
Really a funny person. I expect to see Patty someday on stage and on TV because I think she's that good.
Me too.
Let's have a big warm round of applause for Patty Anderson.